What up? Um, we're going on to we're going in episode 9, baby, and it's gonna be a great ride as we try to figure out what's the point of my existence. What's the point of this shit? So we end off the episode. We start the episode where we ended off with the shadow, as you know, the shadow, what the shadow represents to her face, and he does the little. I think he might have a sex scene. Honestly, I've watched it twice and I don't quite remember what happens in the show. It's gone to the point where it's dribble. It's kind of boring and it's derivative dribble at this point, but it's enjoyable all the same. I'm enjoying myself watching what it could have been, what could have been a fucking train wreck, kind of sputter out to be kind of kind of like a abandoned railroad. It's more of an abandoned like train than it is a train wreck. And so, of course the healing guy, Hyaguru, he gotta use his healing powers. You gotta see him use healing powers, right? He doesn't heal anyone. I mean, I thought that's what healing powers are for, but no. He uses healing powers, does it on his face, and that's the guy in the and so he changes his face into a different thing and does his little bit of like good thing. Okay, good. None of the to he does his thing to like seduce these two women while trying to seduce the demon girl, trying to domesticate her. Um, in this scene, and so as we continue, right? They're gonna find the people that are gonna try to assassinate the black winged chick, the demon lord. So he, of course, being the man that he is, and the girls that he has, they choose to have like a little sex scene. I mean, that's why they say that's good right there. He's that's not because he's playing Uno or playing fucking D&D here. He isn't playing some fucking Fortnite and shooting and headshotting people. Okay, he's shooting his shots, but they're white and liquidy and they're inside the females. Let's put it like that. And so the black winged chick, she's like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to look at this. So she's outside the door, but she's listening in. She's enjoying herself. I mean, she is enjoying herself. Okay, let's put it like this. Okay, you don't, it seems to me that a finger is just as good. It seems to me, I can't even get this out. It seems to me that a finger is just as good as a penis in her case because look at that shit. She's all into it. And so they do this shit. They then go after um, the Minotaur people, I guess, that were trying to kill her. And we have this thing. Um, um, do not be fooled by what you may think when you see this scene. This bull is not on top, sleeping on top of this man. No, the bull has just finished on top of this man. And if you understand, the guy on the bottom is the bottom. The bull is the top. All right. This takes the idea of in yaoi, the idea of bull penises that exist in yaoi, because all the guys have fucking large fucking horse cocks. This takes it to another level. It's a fucking bull cock at this point. Let's put it like this: the guy on the bottom just took it from a bull and is bleeding from his orifices, if I'm correct, from the, I guess, just from the power exuded by having his ass spread from by this bull. I don't know how that works where you can start bleeding from your all over your place, from your mouth, from your eyes, and basically die from being. I mean, I guess you can. There was the Unum horse sex case up in Oregon and Washington where this guy died from having sex with a horse. But that's besides the point. You wouldn't have bleeding from the eyes unless that fucking thing is going right up that ass. It's like a fucking steak going right up to the fucking brain there. Okay. Other than that, this shouldn't exist. This shouldn't be possible. But 3D of the healer. Hey, if the healer can change his face and call it healing, or kill people and call it healing, I mean, I guess this shit can happen too. And so they captured the people. They put them in this little like hole. It's an ice hole, and they're like, "We're gonna put revenge for you for destroying the food in that tavern." So they basically put all these other people that they've hurt, put them in the bottom, and now they put that bull that you saw earlier in there, and they're like, and he's like, go over there and kill him to get food, I guess, and hope that the bull doesn't, fuck you to death as he did last time. So far, the episode's just very interesting. Totally so interesting. So interesting. We've already had our sex scene. There wasn't titty twisting this time. There wasn't sad or hate fucking this time. Just good old little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit here. But then there's also some voyeur. Is that voyeurism? I don't know if it's voyeurism. Whatever the hell the girl was doing outside the door watching it, she probably was real into watching them have sex, and so she's feeling herself up, and so then we have the other habitual rape scene that we got to have a rape scene at least once in every episode by that bull who does the straight bestiality. So not only have we already gotten rape, we've gotten sadomasochism, we've got we've gotten bestiality, the fucking final trifectas. We get some incest here, and I'm hoping that there probably is going to be a little sister on sister orgy action when we meet Norn. You know what I mean? And so he goes to a market and uses his healing powers to, I guess, heal the staffs to make them better. I don't know how that works, but that's besides the point. And we meet this. Okay, so she is to be domesticated. I didn't even realize this is something I typed. Yeah, so she's going to be the next one to be domesticated, and this goes back to the incest. We're getting the trifecta, right? It's rape, bestiality, and the last one's incest. All right, and you might be thinking, how's that going to happen? Well, when you're having an orgy and you have a bunch of people having sex at the same time, you guys are all having sex. So there's going to be some sister on sister action. You know what I mean? We're talking about like domestic panocho, kiss sis. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Got the sister on sister action. I like me some trash, you know. And so we're gonna see Norn. She's gonna be the next person to be domesticated, I guess. And I have no idea how that's gonna go, and I don't know if they're gonna do it with the next couple episodes or not. But he does see someone else that he's gonna fuck over, which is the Blade Girl. You don't need to know her. She's not that important. What's important is we want some incest, and we're waiting for some incest. So let's hope they animate the incest next episode. It'll make for the great trifecta. When we're done, we're gonna see that this show has hit all three trifectas, the three worst trifectas, which is rape, bestiality, and incest. And we're about to get all three of them in this fucking show in 12 fucking episodes, and I'm hoping that'll happen. Then this show will have been worth it for me to watch.